Hello and welcome to LeadMaster. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the tool Map Web Forms to Custom Forms under Administration. If you do not have access to the administration page, then you will not be able to use this tool. To get started, I'm going to show you the landing page that we are going to be working with today. Here it is. This page could be many different things: a landing page, a registration page, a contact us page. What we're going to be doing today is a way to capture information from a form on a website and transfer that information into LeadMaster. So going back to the LeadMaster system, what we first need to do is we need to create a custom form. So go to Custom and Web Forms. I already have one set up. Here's our custom form. It needs to have all the same fields that the landing page does, but the custom form can have extra fields. See, here we have company, first name, phone, state, solution type, comments, title, last name, email, partner, hidden field, and sample multi-select. If we go to the sample landing page, we can see that we have many of the same fields: first name, last name, title, company, email, phone, state, solution type, partner type, and comments, but we don't have the hidden field or the multi-select. Let's go back to LeadMaster. So as you can see, the hidden field and the sample multi-select were missing from the previous screen. I'll explain the importance of the hidden field in a moment. Let's quickly go to the design of the custom form. Click on Design. Go to Custom Form Options and Edit Profile Fields. From this page, you can customize your fields so that your landing page is completely unique. Say, for example, you want to include all the people you capture from the landing page into a certain campaign. In order to do that, we have our field label campaign here. We can activate this field label and then include the campaign value for the particular campaign. In order to find that, we go to Campaign, Marketing Campaigns, and it's listed right there. I know for this particular campaign, ours is STY. And most likely you want to have it hidden from your potential customer's view. Click Submit. Now, whenever this landing page is filled out, the contact will automatically be entered into a particular campaign. And you also need to remember that you need to compile this custom form before it can be used. Now we are ready to actually map the web form to our custom form we just updated. Let's go to Administration, Custom Forms, Web Forms, and Quotes, and then click on Map Web Forms to Custom Forms. Click New Web Form to Custom Form Map, give it a name, provide a description, and type in a response URL. In this case, I'm just going to put the home page to LeadMaster, but the response URL is usually the thank you page. And the response URL can always be changed later if you need to. Click Next. Select a custom form. Either you can fill out this information automatically right here by filling out the web form and the web form URL, or you can click Next and map the web form to the custom form by hand. I'm going to suggest doing it by hand to make sure that all the fields are mapped correctly. Click Next. Next, for this page, we need to find the IDs for each of these fields on the landing page and map them to the custom form fields on our list. We're going to list the web form fields right here once we find the ID. In order to find these IDs, we need to go to the web page that we're going to be using as our landing page. Here we are. Right click and click View Page Source. And here we have the HTML text for this page. We need to scroll down to find our form fields. Here they are. And here is the ID. And as you can see, we have the ID equals quote first name. We're going to just highlight the first name, copy, go back to LeadMaster, and paste it to add into this field. Then highlight first name and find it in the list under custom form and highlight it again. Then click add. I'm going to go over a few more samples that may seem more difficult, but as long as you look for the ID, all these fields follow the same suit. Go back to our sample page sourced. And as we scroll down again, as we scroll past our first name, you can see that there's a lot of information right here. This is because this ID is a drop-down box, which is for the state. But as you can see, it still says ID state right here. So search for that ID again and copy and paste into LeadMaster. Highlight state on the custom form fields and click add. Back to our landing page. Past state, if we continue to scroll, we see a checkbox. For checkboxes, they have multiple lines, but all three have the same ID. Once again, you just have to find the ID, highlight the ID name, copy, paste and add into LeadMaster. Then highlight and click add. And now going back again to our sample page, we go further down and we can see that we have a radio button here in this section. For radio buttons, again, they have multiple lines, but each line has the same ID. You just highlight the ID, click copy, and paste into LeadMaster. Now I'm just going to quickly do the rest of the form fields so we can continue to move on. Now that we've mapped our whole list, click Next. Now that we've mapped out our whole list, we've finished mapping our custom form. But now we need to add this HTML text to our web page. This needs to be done so that LeadMaster can communicate with the web page. So all we need to do is go through the steps. We need to add the following text to the head element. So highlight and copy, and then we need to go to our web page HTML text. And then if we look at the example down here, we can still see part of it. It reads HTML head, and then we are going to put it right after the title. Go back to LeadMaster. So number 1 is done. Now moving on to number 2, we need to add the following text to the body element, but as you can see, it's not written the way it should look on the screen. So if we go down here to the example, we can simply copy the example instead. So highlight, copy, and then paste. So after this information we see another head, and we're going to paste it after that. Go back to LeadMaster, Now I move on to 3. We're going to add the text to the form element. And so we're going to copy this down here and paste right after what we just put in. Then next we need to put this information into the form. Make sure your values are included in your form. And as you can see, this is why I said that you didn't really need to worry about what website you put down as your response page, because you can always update it right here. And these are all the hidden fields. The hidden field communicates all the data that you do not want your client to see, as I told you before. We're going to paste these last 4 lines under the information that we just pasted in there. So copy and paste. And then you're done. Let's go back to LeadMaster. So our integration is complete. All we need to do now is upload this to the website. We're going to use an FTP client to put it on the website. So once you've uploaded all that information, let's check and see if our registration form works with the LeadMaster system. Here's our thank you page after we filled out our form. So let's go to the LeadMaster system. Go to Home, Quick Search, and press Go to find your most recent add-ins. And here we have our new contact. So there we go. You can see that we have our campaign automatically updated here, which is what we added when we helped design the custom form. Scroll down to Custom Forms and Landing Page Forms. Here is our landing page form name, and if we click on it, all the data from the page is here. And this concludes our tutorial on how to map web forms to custom forms.